Okay. Oh, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another day of the week. Oh, a minute. Alright, Alright. So, today is the Friday. It's hair day. Today. As I'm sure some of you probably noticed, my hair is growing in. And, we have... Sorry I'm a little late, actually. I'm not really that late. But I did have to answer the phone call about my doctor's appointment for Monday. And so I didn't even post the notifications out yet. Also, I feel a little better than yesterday, but I am going to take some time to clarify a few things that was being asked, which is this. Number one, what's the story? How does Ed rent the apartment? I've said this over and over again, and some people don't understand it. The landlord actually subleases the apartment in two sections. The first section is me, even though I've been here the longest, okay? I pay $800 a month. Ed pays another chunk of money. He pays about, $400 a month, okay? Now, the rent is collected by the landlord directly from Ed, not from me, okay? I have no legal authority to evict, eject, or anything with Ed as far as his housing goes, okay? That is between him and the landlord, as they have separate rental agreements, okay? So I just thought I'd explain that. I did talk to Ed about the issues yesterday in the morning. He understands my concerns. But, understanding my concerns is fine. But I hope you can do something about those concerns. That's more important, Ed. Anybody can say, I understand, and then just go do your own thing. Anyway, I thought I would take the time to explain that. Anyway, so everyone, put that up. Set the phone to do not disturb, please, Ed. Alright, so let's see. How you doing, Donnell? For those of you who didn't know about the PayPal Me account, the information is on the top of the screen. I still have not figured out how to change the text color. I'd like to be able to make that text color other than white. And I don't know how to do it. Unless there's some other option in OBS I don't know about. I'll have to look it up and see how that works. Don't forget to take care of the pea pot of yours over there. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you liked the tarot reading. I tried really hard to make the tarot reading good and efficient. Let me go turn the phone. Do not disturb on because of the reason that we sometimes have trouble with some people. I was gonna make that a premiere, by the way. But I'm gonna be honest when I say this, is that it was getting close to when I would have been live anyway, and I just decided, since a premiere isn't gonna really make that much of a difference, because in order to be a successful premiere, this is my opinion, is you really kind of gotta do it like announce it like a couple of days in advance so that people are gonna want to come to it. Announcing it the same day you're gonna do it, the same hour you're gonna do it, makes no sense whatsoever. And so I decided, like, if I'm gonna be doing a premiere, it would be probably be best to do something that's a couple of days in advance so that we can, announce it and give people some time to get excited about it. Or instead of waiting to right there on the spot, boom, because I know some tarot readers are using premieres like that. I guess it works in some cases, but Aiden Krista. This morning, before you came on, I just explained to the audience about the rental situation between me and Ed, and to let those that did not understand how it worked with the rent being separate agreements between the landlord. By the way, I believe the bleach man got a chewing out from Jimmy this morning, because she was sure PO'd this morning. They were yelling at each other pretty hard. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm glad to hear that. So the tarot readings, I want to get back to that real quick. We are going to try to do more of them once a week. And I did what Andrea recommended from not Secret Tarot, the other one, Truth Told Tarot, the format she used for the 3 months. I never did that before. That was interesting. However, I decided to make it more generic than basically making it about me. But I think we're going to start doing some of those. Keep it simpler ones for the different zodiac signs. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Leo, whatever. I gotta remember them all. I keep forgetting some of the zodiac signs. Probably because I don't usually focus on mine. How are you doing, typically? For those of you who also have been wondering, what's the story with the Discord? Given the fact that so many people that were regulars but were not regular posters kind of got kicked out. I need to explain this. We were trying to clean out the user base and of a lot of fake accounts, old accounts that were just abandoned accounts, and a lot of legitimately still active people were there, and they got kicked by mistake. And I apologize for that. It was my suggestion. And of course it didn't work, so if you got kicked, please do reapply. It's easy, just click on the subscribe button. Also, you'll notice in the top of the screen, you will see where it mentions how you can donate to me as well. If you want to be independent of the YouTube super chats and super stickers and super thanks thing, I could have added other donation links too, but I didn't want to fill the screen with too much clutter. I So I decided just to list the PayPal. I could list the Patreon as well. Maybe I will. Maybe I will add Patreon to that list. So sorry about that. That's my breakfast talking. So see, copy that one. Okay. Super pin message on that one. And, you know, it's kind of funny for those of you who have never used a VPN. This is kind of cool. Is right now, with Tunnel Bear, the VPN site I use is in New York. Okay, so I get New York and New Jersey advertising. So for the fun of it, I set the Tunnel Bear point to London, England, and of course, you guessed it, I get London, England advertising. What are you talking about? So, it's pretty much where we stand, like what's going on and stuff. Is so does that mean if I set, and I probably would, if I set my country to Taiwan, I probably would get all the advertisements in Taiwanese and in Chinese, Mandarin, which would do me absolutely no good whatsoever. But it's still pretty neat technology when you think about it. Because people don't realize that one of the things that makes this technology neat is that you can do that. You know, you can set your tunnel up so you can appear like anywhere in the world. You know, you want to pretend you're in some strange alien country. No problem, man. That's easy, man. Don't take long, man. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Actually, it's very interesting to think about, honestly. The, just a really neat way of doing things. Using a Tunnel Bear or any other kind of VPN. How you doing, Tiger Kitty? Looks like the traffic's pretty busy today on Main Street there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, just a really kind of cool thing. You know, Paul, maybe you might know the answer to this question, although I got a feeling I might have to dig it up more on the internet. Instead of having the text like on the PayPal thing above the head being in white, how do I set the text color? Because like with the phone numbers on the screen, that would have been really good because like the phone number on the screen's got the same problem. Yeah, you know, if I can do this for PayPal, I don't know why I can't do the same thing with the phone numbers. And instead of having the phone numbers that we have it now. I had somebody that knew the bleach lady. It was the guy, not the woman. Although the woman started yelling too. I don't really know the details. All I know is that Jimmy basically was steaming. First, he was trying to be nice to them and talk to them in a civil tone, and then he started bitching. And then Jimmy, and then this thing, the voices started getting louder and louder and louder. And then she got involved with the conversation, and then Jimmy starts knocking on another door. I don't know what the story with that is. But, so the thing is, I don't know what the outcome is. Also, speaking of somebody who got their butt paddled, I heard Noodles got a strike. I don't know if it was his first or second, or he's finally no more, or what the case is. That's all I know. Former Ambassador Abe of Japan has been killed. Again, another person bites the dust. Okay. Apparently, he was at a meeting, and he was doing a speech in a meeting, and somebody shot him. That sucks. I don't really know much about the guy, but I just know that he was the former ambassador of Japan. So, but still, that sucks, right? I don't know. I didn't get into a lot of detail. I couldn't really not hear them. I just heard them yelling at each other. So that's all I know. I'm sure that sooner or later the truth shall be revealed. That's all I can tell you. Also, unlike Butter said, Butter was incorrect here, and he said that the reason why we were getting the disco ball on the OBS was because of my VPN. No, that's not. That did not cause the disco ball. The disco ball was being caused by the people that were doing the distributed denial of service attack, because right now we do not have any disco ball here. None at all. It's totally normal. All green. I wish I had the details. I'm sure we'll get some sooner or later. Butter said yes, he sure did. It's not going to be long until YouTube catches up with him, creating a chance after being terminated and struck. Then he's going to get a lifelong ban. That brings a good question. Once you're terminated, I think that is your lifelong ban, isn't it? I mean, I don't think you can go ahead and create a new channel after you're terminated, after you're deleted, after you're basically told to hit the road. I think that's it. You don't get a fourth chance. Maybe after a period of time, maybe. But right away, no. And not only that, but he actually had the ability to be monetized. It was monetized at one point. Totally blew it with the monetization. Guys, let me be honest and say, right now in this crazy day and age, you're going to have monetization to help you pay off your bills. Everything is getting so expensive. To go out there and basically do grievous acts and then lose your monetization. Which was just go into source options and then, you mean on the text option? Just go into source options and there's a color tab. Oh. Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't change the color of the actual text, though. I know what you're talking about, but that's not. I will look for it later on. No, not for Noodles. Every time Noodles gets terminated, he creates a new channel. YouTube has given him too many chances. or they're not paying attention. I don't think they're paying attention. I don't, unless he's paying them off. But honestly, if they were getting paid off, I don't think he's going to always win. Well, I did, but it doesn't. I tried that with the phone number in the past. That didn't work. It changes the color of on my board, so I know which colors. Like I can change the text color, so I can see, like for example, actually change the background color. So I can say like the background for webcam could be blue, better known as Rusty Cam, but we'll figure it out afterwards. Today's hair day, by the way. Who's it? Well, I'm sure he has ties. But, I don't know. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll watch the video on it this afternoon. White on blue isn't so bad. At least I figured out that. Basically overlaid the white text on a blue background strip. Speaking of people to pray for, Craig said his wife is in the hospital. I don't know why she's in the hospital, but pray for Craig's wife, Denise, okay? You must really suck. Because, his wife's not with him right now. I don't know why she's in the hospital, but pray for her. Pray for him too, okay? Craig Sr., you know him. How you doing, Gianni? Butter says ties to what? The mental health department at the VA hospital? Look at the guy. He dresses like a gay man. He's morbidly obese, zero power. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say this is silly dresses like gay, but he doesn't seem to do a lot. He seems to walk around, pretty much just walk around aimlessly in the VA. Doesn't seem to do much else. She hasn't been feeling good, seems to be dehydrated. They're trying to get her back to normal. Okay. Still pray for his wife, okay? Pray for Craig Sr.'s wife, Denise. I certainly understand when you're dehydrated. Exactly. But we had a good show with Krista, but because the way my Android phone versus my iPhone works, we couldn't stream the show with the iPhone when I was at McDonald's yesterday because it was too much music going on in the background, and too many people in there. So I had to put my SIM chip into my Android phone and stream with my Android phone because of the fact that my MiFi doesn't start the new data plan until the 11th of July. And then I'll have 50 gigabytes a month so I can stream outside. But I'm going to be honest when I say this. Given the situation with all the crazy BS that's going on, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep that plan. I don't know. Okay, it's a lot of money each month, So we'll have to see what happens with that. So I got a hair appointment today at 1 o'clock. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning. Please put this on your calendar. There will be a show on Monday, but it will not be at the regular time. Okay? There will be a show on Monday, but it will not be at the regular time. It will probably be in the afternoon when I come home. Let me ask you really a question, Botter, in reverse. How many have used and abused noodles? I mean, I know that sounds kind of like a strange question. When you're making a kitchen cacciatore, you use noodles. Every time you make a lasagna, you use noodles. Every time you make a fettuccine alfredo, you use noodles. But how many people, in the case of the human noodles, have used noodles? I actually kind of wonder that. We're not going to talk about noodles specifically, but just wanted to ask that question. Just trying to understand the situation from both sides of the fence. I understand that, Johnny. I get that. By the way, the Georgia Guidestones are no more. For those of you who understand what the Georgia Guidestones represent. They were a monument testament to the New World Order. I mistakenly said to maintain a world population of 950 million people. It's 500 million people. 500 million people. Well, anyway, the thing is, after the destruction of the Georgia Guidestones, which when the one person blew up the one supporting rock, the state of Georgia decided to demolish them completely because they felt they were a safety hazard and a risk. And they were afraid that they could fall and hurt somebody. So they blew up the other. Yeah. So now, what's going to happen now with the Georgia Guidestones? The site, that is. What's left of it. What's going to happen to it? Um, I mean, is the Rosicrucians going to build a new one? Why did they choose that area of the world to build the Georgia Guidestones there? Oh, right, I understand that. But you know, it makes me think though. It's like, what are they going to do with the Georgia Guidestones? Are they going to build new ones? Or are they going to, or is the New World Order going to build Guidestones elsewhere? Oh, I think it was supposed to be an R and an O, and somehow I guess they ran out of O, R, and O, and it just became G.W. Young, yeah. I thought you were asking about who was the guy who created the Georgia Guidestones, which I believe also was the name G.W. Young. At least it's attributed to somebody by G.W. Young, I think it is. I think maybe he's having Leo for breakfast. Probably they probably have. Where are you in a hot date? No, I was not a hot date. I went out with him. I just went to ABC Pizza. Me and Andrew would probably be doing the same thing. More than likely when August or September comes along. How you doing, Skunky? Hey, kitty. I can get a flight for $100. How many hours of sleep does Noodles get a night? I don't know. I suppose they put him on the dehydrator maybe for about 10 minutes stretched out so he doesn't curl up, and then I don't know how much hours of sleep he gets. I got the same question for Eric Shell, or Ernie Shell. How much sleep does that guy get? He was worried about Savannah, and he comes on, and he's like, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and it's like 1 in the morning, and he starts a whole big shebang of a show just to ask, where's Savannah? And I was like, and even his own audience was like, dude, get some sleep, will you? You gotta get up in the morning. And it's like, I don't understand how we could do that. What are you taking? Lots of methamphetamine or something? Holy crap. You know, like you're sitting there, you stream 5-hour stretches, and then 4 or 5 times a day. Don't you ever get any sleep? I gotta agree with the audience there. Don't you ever get any sleep? That's insane. I could do that. I think Noodles loves the pepperoni. Maybe. No, he didn't do anything like that, Skunky. No, Noodles didn't do anything to me in the date. You saw the video. He didn't do anything to me on the date. In fact, he filmed it for a total of 11 hours. I only filmed it from when he was here. Yeah, I think that was the bleach lady again. That was a bleach lady, I think. Probably. Yeah, I'll go there. Kept asking me to kiss him over and over again. What's worse is he kept saying, every kiss pay me $1. Every kiss pay me $5. And it's like, I told him, I said, look, I don't like that kind of thing like that. I mean, yeah, you can see I got my PayPal Me link up on the above there, but that's about as aggressive as I'm going to get to try to push donations. You know, because... No, there was no touching. So what's the plans for the rest of the week? Well, I want to get some gaming in. And I'm waiting right now for the new Dragonflight pre-patch to come out. Because I want to play a Blood Elf Druid. And, yeah, okay. And what was the large number of answers? If you asked a group of strangers, what did they say? Okay. You might also want to look into the different types of noodles that are made. There's different types of egg noodles. There's rice noodles. So yeah, check out the food ones too, John, while you're at it. The food versions as well. What do I want to do that for? Yeah, by the way, I made more of the iced lemonade mix and froze it like I did before. Let me just show you how this is. It's frozen solid though. Let me show you something. Wait a minute. Call this my version of Italian ice. But can't eat too much of it because I get brain freeze. I'm not kidding. Let me switch this over so you can see the other camera here what I'm talking about. You can't really see crap. This is Country Time Lemonade. It was frozen inside when I put it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator. Oh, yeah, man, it's good. I can make his own. Oh man. Oh. I mean for later, but oh man. Kind of. Whoa, breeze. Oh my god, that is cold. Alright. I mean, this stuff's addicting, man. I'm not kidding you. It's like, you open this thing up, it can't stop drinking it. One more. Still back in the freezer for now. Yeah, I want to see what makes some limeade. That's why I might get some limeade mix. Huh?
It's me, Rod, the therapist.
Eddie's in the bedroom. If you want to see Eddie's in the bedroom.
Okay. Thank you.
You're a physical therapist, right?
Yep, I'm the therapist.
Oh, I need your number, so can you write it down on a piece of paper for me so I can put it in my cell phone so I have it as a backup? Because Ed doesn't have your numbers.
Okay, yes. I actually right in the folder.
My name is Michelle Marie. Just give it to Ed.
Okay, Michelle. Yes.
And then he'll give it to me. He's in the bedroom.
Okay.
Okay, that was this physical therapist for Ed, so. Noodles is a ladies' man. Get some simply lemonade and freeze it. That's good. Well, in this case, it's country time lemonade. 4 scoops of powder. I want to get some. I want to make some limeade. I might do the same thing with some limeade. Well, it's gonna be high at 29 degrees today, by the way. So yeah, it's gonna be Well, he was just up. He's working for a physical therapist. That's why they talk. Yeah, that's what they talk. Anyway, the panel is open if anybody wants to come on. I did say that. It's an erotic cheese container, but it's just country time lemonade, frozen. Did they make a limeade? Actually, I'm curious. Yeah. I don't think we have to stop at the noodles too much. Just, what is the best thing you ever had that was frozen? Either made by yourself or you bought somewhere, or maybe even was an accident. What was the most delicious frozen thing you ever had? That's a good one. What is your favorite frozen beverage? Well, when it comes to noodles, I prefer ranzoni. So, although I'll be honest, Muller's isn't bad either. Prince is good, but I like ranzoni the best. But without the sauce, it kind of sucks, you know. So ever try eating noodles with butter? One of the things I did was I love to take vanilla yogurt. I'll just give you an idea. Something I did originally as an experiment, and I liked it. Stuck with it. I like to buy the vanilla yogurt in those big tubs, similar to the ricotta cheese one, and freeze them, and then or wait till they're mostly frozen, and then I'll enjoy them with a spoon, just like I was doing with the other one. And if I let them freeze completely and then let them thaw out, the consistency changes to more of a Greek yogurt kind of thing to get extra thick. And that's really good. But I found out when you try that with Greek yogurt, it's like, forget it. It stuff's like freaking concrete. When you try to chop through that, it's like, give me a jackhammer. Shao, why do you need a jackhammer? Because I'm trying to eat Greek yogurt that's frozen. um, well, you know what? I think I never tried is freezing Diet Sprite soda. I wonder what that would taste like. A frozen Diet Sprite. Kind of think I kind of got an idea what a frozen Sunka soda tastes like, because they have what's called orange octane down at Cumberland Farms, which is orange soda frozen in a Slurpee machine. It tastes like Sunka soda or Fanta soda. I think it's more like a Fanta soda. But if wonder what would happen if you took Diet Sprite, poured it into that same container, froze it. Don't freeze it solid. I rather just like I do with the other one, and just circulate and agitate it in such a way that it stays kind of like in crystalline form. I wonder what that would taste like. I think that would be a taste explosion. What's the point? Okay. Um. Well, what? So I mean, so the rest of you guys is, what do you like? Frozen. Um. Fine. You tell us a game to him. Yeah, leave it alone. Uh, the thing is that, so yeah, I did some experiments with different things. I might want to try the Diet Sprite thing. Shit, only thing is I don't have any more Diet Sprite, except for a little bit. What does instant coffee taste like? Instant coffee? Pre-make it the way you like it, with milk, sweetener, fry, and then freeze it, and then that would probably taste okay. Probably not. Nanos, I know who you are. Come on. Well, I mean, theoretically, that's the nice thing about soda. I mean, if you, um, okay, let's say, for example, you had access to soda syrup. I mean, you could buy stuff for the soda street, okay, like, the soda syrups. If you take soda syrup, the thing is, I kind of need the carbonation a little bit. Otherwise, it would kind of suck. Otherwise, but if you were to use SodaStream, for example, carbonate the water fresh, mix your soda drink like you would normally do, carbonate it, then immediately put it into a covered container and put it in the freezer. The bubbles of the carbon dioxide gas would kind of keep the ice from becoming super solid. Father, keep an eye on the troll accounts coming in, please. Tiger Kitty, keep an eye out for the troll accounts. So, I mean, there are some things I definitely would like to try. No, you're probably right, because probably most of the carbon dioxide will probably be already gone. And even if you have the soda with the fizzy, right, you would think they wouldn't be. But I think from when I've seen the way that the soda the Slurpee machine works down at Cumberland Farms, it does stay fizzy. I don't think they put as much CO2 in it, but still, if you watch the way it's blended. It's actually, you can see that the soda syrup is coming in. The the ice is being made at the same time. This is the interesting part, because first of all you have to understand that the ice is a separate process than the soda makes itself. Okay, it's almost like the little Snoopy ice cone maker kind of thing. The ice is made first, and then the soda syrup and carbon dioxide is coming in last. Because when you actually do eat a Frosty or a Slurpee, there is some carbonation in it. No, you're not. Because you're not gold, dummy. Get out of my face! Boom. Yeah, it's called dry ice. In fact, dry ice is interesting when it freezes because it goes straight from gas to solid. In normal circumstances, it does not go to the liquid state. However, there is some carbon dioxide refrigeration that does have a liquid state of carbon dioxide. And it is really, really under very controlled circumstances you can get liquefied carbon dioxide. Get something down to about minus 300 degrees Fahrenheit and you can freeze carbon dioxide and make dry ice. Now, throw your country time lemonade in a container of dry ice and watch what happens, how fast that freezes. Oh, Lord. So, you probably could. You know. Probably. Well, maybe. I don't know. Given the fact that the fart is pretty fleeting, gaseous form, and quickly will escape to the atmosphere. The first thing is containment, and then once you can, what would happen is the component gases of the fart would be separated by freezing. Kind of reverse of how the oil industry does refining of oil. Yeah. But, so let me ask you a question. What was your favorite frozen beverages? Homemade or store-bought? Even if they were mistakes. I've frozen milk before. Unfortunately, that was a mistake, and it didn't really come out the way I would want to use it for anything because it separated the curds in a way. So all the curds were on the top and all the whey was on the bottom. So it's like almost like the process of milk separated from the cream from the curds from the whey to make yogurt is kind of how it started. No, thank you. I don't want socialism. I'm a capitalist. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I think the New World Order people were devastated that their monument got blown up. I think they were pretty bummed out when their monument got blown up. Why would you put a monument for the far progressive left in a state that's pretty much deeply Republican in the first place? I don't understand that. Yeah, I'm in a better mood. Just say I was just having a foul mood, you know. I sleep live, but me and Ed and Krista did talk about that. And yeah. Alright, so let's get to the weather forecast. For you guys, still got an hour left, we gotta make it do with it. Alright, right now it's currently 26 degrees. Expected high today will be 29 degrees, a low of 16. And right now it is mostly cloudy. Okay. Today will be a high 29. Saturday, high 27, low 16. Mostly cloudy again. Sunday, high 27, low 13. It will be sunny Monday. A high of 30, a low 14. Also sunny. Tuesday, 40% chance of thunderstorms. High of 33 and a low of 13. Oh, fuck. And the same thing for Wednesday, with mostly cloudy, a high of 32, a low of 19. So the air conditioner will probably be on, most likely. A Kenny Cruiser, okay, talking about Mechanic Cruiser and email. Let's see, anything that stands out here as exciting to alright, so let's get to the news. Now, by the way, the Prime Minister of Japan, the former Prime Minister of Japan, Abe, has been assassinated. What we know about the man accused of fatally shooting Japan's former Prime Minister. Under pressure, President Biden to take executive action on abortion access. Utah parents hated after discovering the DOJ mining racial data. Blade Runner saga, a look back at the Olympian Oscar Pistorius in his meteoric rise and fall. Class Act Keens Keanu Reeves answers kids' questions about baggage claims after international flight. Now hiring employees at 327,000 jobs in June as hiring remains steady. As abortion debate continues, suburban women share how the Supreme Court decision will influence midterm votes. Clint Eastwood's daughter, Allison, recalls her magical upbringing away from Hollywood. Family came first. Meet the American who invented the electric guitar and inspired rock and roll. Chicago pastor advocates for unseen victims in city's violent south side. Media orgs ignore alleged Biden message to Hunter on business dealings. Well, let me say one thing. I don't know much about this Hunter Biden guy, but I do know that Hunter Biden's paintings have replaced a few in the White House of it's open. Or are they knocking on somebody else's door? Hello? Oh, they're knocking on another apartment door. Okay. There's a master builder number freezer pop day. You know what? I'll tell you a secret. I might seriously make some frozen lemonade. Okay. So Cruz just said, but I did apologize though. I don't know, Cruiser. It just there's always political things going on in this channel. No matter what I do, no matter how much I try to keep this channel from becoming a big giant slugfest of political BS, it just keeps coming on up. It just does. Oh, it was a neighbor knocking on the doors for somebody else. It was another neighbor. Number 10 store they were knocking on. Let's see, where do we stand? 13 people. Let's see. Just checking something here. Everything's alright, alright, alright. Everything's alright with me. That's the way it should be. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm going to try anything within reason to see how it would taste with frozen popsicles, icicles, things like that. I think it could be very interesting to see what they taste like. By the way, last night's video did very well for a video. We had 42 views, 9 comments, which is not bad. I mean, it's the Declaration of Independence did about the same, 37 views. That was when that was a premiere. Let's see. Well, he's texting me because he has my phone number, my cell phone number, that is. He did say sorry for the vile stuff. Said about my kidney failure and my death. I still was hurt by him as I thought we were friends at the time. Right. You guys need to sort it out. If you don't have his number, I have it. If you want to text him and his studio number, it's up to you. How you doing, Charlie? I wonder how Moxie would taste as a pop. Or frozen Moxie. Well, I think most of the carbonation would probably be gone, but basically, I wonder what that would taste like. Right, whatever. Do what you need to do, Tiger Kitty. Yeah, so today's hair day. And for those of you who don't know, I have the PayPal Me on the top of the screen. So if you want to make a donation, it's right there, right in front of you. I never had it with gin. That's when just usually drink it straight. But what would it taste like frozen? Huh. I wonder. It's a local soda. It's a local soda for New England area. Very, very potent stuff. Very strong soda. I like it. It's really, really strong. Well, actually, technically, it's not a cola. It's a gelatin root extract. It's more like related to sarsaparilla or birch beer because Coca-Cola is made out of cocaine and the cola bean originally. So theoretically, it's not cola. It's made out of the cola bean. Okay. But Moxie is certainly a very powerful local beverage, which is kind of like, in some ways, kind of reminds me of the Marmite commercial love-hate thing. You know, some love it, some hate it kind of thing. I think maybe it's like Marmite for many Americans. They have no idea what it is because it doesn't have a lot of internet nationwide distribution, but it's definitely it's a gelatin root extract, carbonated water, sugar. I think now they're using HFCS now, which kind of sucks. It's potent, it's strong, but it's good. Oh, really? No, Moxie's not discontinued. It's still a very popular thing in Maine. It's made by the Monarch Foods. Yeah. It does give you that. But one of the things is that this certainly doesn't taste like the unflavored cough syrup I was using. Which, where Julie Andrews is right, just a teaspoon of sugar helps the medicine go down. Trust me, I was using cough syrup with Sprite. Diet Sprite. Actually, I was drinking with regular cola because I had to. Yeah. Well, actually, there's Moxie and there's Diet Moxie now. Yeah. 1888. It was 1888, 1883. It's been around a long time. Well, they got those. Speaking of Moxie, let's see if I can find a Moxie set. Let me go look on this so I can show you what the stuff is. Let me go to Amazon. Okay, so let's go, because like, in case anyone wants to order any, because I really... yeah, let me see if I can find Moxie soda here. Yeah, they got it in cans, and they got it in a pack of 96 12 fluid ounce bottles for $157. Okay, I want to show you this. This is what Moxie is. I don't know, $157 is not really for 12 or 96 12. Yeah, wow. Yeah, okay, let me get to my. Where is my stupid? This is where you would set the color on the screen. Scene 2. Can't window capture. Okay. Okay. Taking your eyes. So it's a surprise. Here you go. Oh, yeah, they got the 12 pack. 12 ounces, 12 cans. Pack of 12. $24. This stuff's expensive. There's no doubt about it. Oh, yeah. Moxie Soda 12 pack, 12 ounce cans. Drink. 12 ounce, 12 cans, original, 12 ounce flavor pack, $29. Some of these are really expensive. Then they got a Moxie cap, which I wouldn't mind having. Drink Moxie is wicked good. I'll give you that. Let's see. Can I sort it by lowest price first? I'd buy the cap. I would buy the cap. Let's see. Moxie Soda heavy duty stainless steel flat bottle opener. Yeah. Most of the soda sold in cans. So why would you need a bottle opener for a can? Well, you Diet Moxie? Yeah, they have Diet Moxie cans, original flavor. Let's see. Orca beverages. Okay. Diet Moxie in cans. Regular Moxie. Is there another page this? Yeah. Or others. Anyways, the point is that's Moxie there. I mean, I'll be honest, the 12 ounce, 12 cans for $29 is a bit much, but yeah. But then they also, from the same Amazon, you can get Mermaid too, so. Chocolate. Chocolate is best. I don't think Noodles ever had Moxie. I don't think he's got the Moxie in him to drink Moxie. I can't have nuts. Let's see. It's the first cola. I Google it. It's been discontinued. It's a New England thing, most popular in Maine. Yeah, Ted Williams drink Moxie. I don't think Noodles is Moxie. Had Moxie, no. Or Stickers bar. I like Ferrari Rocky chocolate. It's okay. I like Godiva chocolate, so Godiva. Yeah. It's just as expensive as it's probably the most expensive chocolate I've ever bought. Hershey's larger half like 1 pound Hershey or half a pound Hershey's bar is like in Godiva is like $10. Like maybe once in a great while I might buy some of my food stamps, but Jesus, not on a regular basis. Yeah. I like the Moxie cap. I might buy that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Moxie cap. Gotta have my Moxie. Uh, now that'd be interesting as a frozen drink. Moxie, frozen Moxie. I wonder what that would taste like. Probably piss poor. No, maybe not. I think you get frostbite, did you? Yeah. Probably. Do. Okay. So what happens if you eat French fries? I know you because of your system situation there. What happens if you eat French fries? Even if you eat just a few fries, what happens? See, I don't understand. You say you can't have, but I wonder how often people actually do it anyway. General chat. Okay. So anyway, what are we gonna play in the next World of Warcraft gameplay? Well, Paul and Skynet want to play on their own for a while. Maybe because it's gonna be hot. Maybe that's why they're thinking is take a summer break. And but you know what? I'm looking forward to playing the let's see, any news articles that stand out here. GoFundMe deletes piece from New York City bodega clerk who fatally stabbed at what was they? Yeah, it's funny as far as GoFundMe's. Um, they went after the Canadian truckers too, guys. Same thing. Cashier charge after killing criminal attacking her over a. Really? Uh, sometimes you guys. I don't know, this world is messed up. This place is just. This place is just a freaking train wreck. I don't understand any of this. But anyway. Alright. Actually, it's funny, I didn't even hear anything, but let's see if it works today. Go ahead, Paul. Hold on a minute, there's no sound. Let me test the sound here. Come on. 3 dots, please. Settings. Oh. Nope, nope. Oh, there is no sound. That's why I see. I see what happened. Why did you set it to that? That's not what I want. Why are you setting this? Hello? Does anybody realize how disappointing this is when this thing decides to do stupid shit like this? Alright, there we go. Now I can hear the panel.
Can
How's
you
it going,
understand
Paul?
her? I can't understand her.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out why in the heck did I switch to the USB port on my computer on the mixer board when instead of staying on the regular sound system. I don't know. So how are you doing today? Paul. Okay, see one on the side.
Can I?
I said, how you doing today?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Michelle, are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh, I'm hanging in there. How are you?
I'm doing right. How are you? Who's this?
It's a friend about us.
It's a friend about us. No, that was not Ed yelling. It's not actually Paul in chat. It's somebody else. I'm not sure who it is. That's Mrs. K. Oh, don't forget, Michelle. We have to get ready. Get ready to head out here by 12:30. Yeah, I know. Gotta be out here by 12:30, but anyway, now. Person left, so let me close the panel, reopen the panel. Okay. So let's set back up again. What happened? No. That wasn't Michelle K coming on Paul's account. Do you have a mystery woman calling you? No, not really. I need to get some more lids. Cummy's cup lid is shut. Alright. Okay. But then how did she get up on Paul's account? She has her own account. Oh, I know Michelle K. I talked to Michelle K. She's been on panel with me before. We've talked a few times. I think we talked last time about, let's see, Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday was when we last talked. After a while, they start to. But if you ever listen to my voice, it stands out a bit. You can hear my voice has changed a lot. Listen to the way I talk now versus the way I talked in 2018. My voice is not the same. My voice has changed. Maybe a woman's yelling at somebody. Oh, my voice is different. Here, let me see what I'm talking about. Now let's go back to my channel for a minute. Let me just go pull some videos from the past so you can hear it. Good idea. Let's go back to the Wayback Machine. Let's go back to www.youtube.com. I know, sorry about that. And let's go to my channel. And let's switch on the screen here so you can see it. I'm going to pull a video up from the playlist. So I'm going to go to my playlist. So let's see. Playlists. Okay. And for this argument, like I explained before, every year it's a new playlist. The only year we didn't do a playlist, and I regret, is 2013. Yes, I like Candy Francis, so bite me. Alright, anyway. So let's go to all playlists. 2020, 2016. Okay, political, Hello Kitty, just plain weird. Ah! What is this? I don't know what you clicked on this time. I don't know either. You clicked on something! I know! What did I click on? I have no idea. Alright, so let's go back. I don't know why that's from. Oh, it's a ringtone from T-Mobile. Alright, so let's go back to my creative playlists. Alright, so we have 2018, 2017, we had 2014, but you'll notice we don't have a 2013 because for some reason I never continued making a 2013, but I went to 2011, 2012, 2015, Ask Us Anything. Playlists are a bit of a mess. Alright, let's just pull this video up from let's go to this playlist. I want to play. You can hear what I sound like in 2016. Alright? Just so you can hear it. Come on, let's go. Let's see. Wait. Playlists always take long to load. That's Fame the Cat. Yes, our cameras back then were even worse than they are now. There's the I Love You Bear. Tried really hard to focus that I Love You Bear. The cameras were really mediocre back then. There's Fame the Cat again. I miss my kitty. It was my good cat. It was always a really cute cat. Unfortunately, Fame is gone now. We'll get some sound on here. Why is there no sound? Was that one of the videos where somebody forgot to set the sound levels? Okay, here's one of the earlier. Let's pull up a lot of coffee with Lumi and Michelle's. Yeah, okay. Let's pull this one up. So that one, there's no sound in that one. Yeah, we still have the old logo too. Hello, Merry Meets, everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and today, of course, is the, I think it's the 18th. Because yes, it's still the 18th. Today, of course, we have gotten some old kind of information. I brought up one of the topics at the soup kitchen earlier today. And, what's your mind? This is how they're doing. Okay, alright, so situation all fucked up. It's gonna be very the weather is kind of wishy-washy. It's still gonna be hot. Today wasn't too bad, actually. It was like 28 degrees. I was able to turn the air conditioner off, just like Rusty used to do, give my electric bill a break. Which I think my electric bill appreciated much. Today, I'm going to talk. Anyway, so that's what I sounded like back then. Just a little sample. You can go back and look at the playlist in the past if you want to see more of the history. Oh, that's fine, Michelle. I know. I just did that. I can't believe we did that. All right, so let's go back to YouTube.com. All right. www.youtube.com. Okay, I'll show you one other thing too about the playlists. The very earliest one. You guys ever want to see the very first ever live stream? The very first ever live stream. Well, there's a couple ways to do it. If you go back, for me, I can do it another way, but let me just show it from the playlist from the user's way, and then I can show it the way I can do it. Michelle's going to show you how you can get the playlists in different years and stuff, and then show you the shortcuts. 2021, 2022, 2020, 2018, 2019, Marmite 2017, 2016, 2015, A good rule of thumb is 2014. We do have a 2011 playlist. There it is right there. 2011 playlist, 2013. There is a 2012, but so let me show you a secret. If you want to look at the very earliest live streams, I believe the experimentation started. Well, let's go another way. Yeah, let's just use the cheat method. The cheat method. Right. Alright, so what I do is you have the sort command here, right? And I'm gonna hit sort. I'm gonna sort. I don't have to. Wait a minute. I don't have to filter. Wait a minute. I want to do. I'm always doing this wrong. I don't know. I always do it wrong. I'm gonna go by date. Very earliest live stream, please. Very earliest live stream. Scratch his hindquarters. The very first one started on September 17th, 2015. Let's just take a quick look at this short piece of history. Now, there will be a few seconds of delay between me recording and me non-playing. Now, I'm live at this point, okay? Does it work? I don't know. Yeah, we're on the air. Okay, so now what can we do? Can we get actual people in here for communications for chat? Can we talk to people? Great idea. Let's see if we can. So let's go to people. Let's add some people. Learn how to moderate your broadcast by controlling your guests' microphones and camera. Okay. Anyway, the jumpiness is because of the original computer. Okay, we got chat. We have screen share. We have cameraman. We have control room. Okay, so for this, what is this for? Is to all right, let me pause that. That was the very first ever live stream, and it was very, very simple. Testing Google Hangouts on air. Google Hangouts on air was the format that we used back then. And so you can see how the quality has changed a lot over here. Which I don't know what's my most disliked video. But well, no, the video wasn't me moving around a bit more. It was just the camera was kind of laggy and crappy, and so it wasn't me moving around so much. But I think that I'm gonna go ahead and let's go to let's take a look at when it's a little newer than that, just a little bit newer. Let's go for some of the newer videos. We're gonna go to, let's see, live stream using T-Mobile LTE. This is dated on September 11th, 2015. Back then it was very expensive and I had to basically watch my data because I had a data quota. Okay. Hi guys, it's me again. We're trying this with the T-Mobile MiFi to see if this can stream faster with LTE. I don't think it seems like it's streaming much faster. Streaming is a little bit better, but not really enough to really be quite noticeable. Maybe I can turn up the performance a bit. I don't know. Let me see if I can do that. Adjust bandwidth is already set for limit bandwidth. I don't want to change that. All right, so that's not going to make a difference. Okay, so that's what that looked like back then. And then as we got better and better to where we are now, we started experimenting with backgrounds, a live log. We used to call things that experimentation. Okay, testing streaming with our studio camera. This was 4 minutes 46 seconds long. Testing streaming with our Studio Pal camera. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Hi guys, this is MicheleMarieDalene, and I just woke up and we're trying to do something different today. We're using the iPhone 4S to stream on Google Hangouts on air. It's a different process than a normal broadcast, and it's enough to confuse me. So, also, I wanted to check out the actual live streaming actual clip. So I'm going to see how that looks. That was these streams were still kind of in the early years. Yeah, they were rough videos. Well, welcome to my world. There's a YouTube channel of mine called Welcome to My World that was based on the show. Let's see. When did we actually do videos in the studio? Let's see. I think we started doing live streams successfully in 2016. We seen it did better, but we were actually using, again, we weren't able to use the camera except the phone at the time because we couldn't even edit them on the Mac. The Mac didn't have the horsepower. That started to change later. Here's one of the first ones when we actually did it when we were at the soup kitchen. So this is the soup kitchen one. So let's take a look at this one real quick here. McLean with Low Demon, your host. Right? I'm Chris McLean. Welcome to Adult Total Drama Island. Yeah, okay. She's still okay. So now we have other things to talk about. We were going to yesterday we had planned to do this, and then we kept screwing up. Okay, so we're doing things better than we were using the woman there is still at the soup kitchen. I forget what her name is now. But she's still there. And so I'm going to try to jump ahead to where we start the show. We used to have a lot of preamble, and we didn't have a lot of things organized. All right, I'm going to start here so you can see what this goes on here. Of course, I'm still trying to figure out the cameras, microphones.
Okay.
So that was one of the first co-hosts that we had.
Dave, we're doing our show here.
Hello, me, everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and of course, this is my associate Dawn.
Dawn, yeah. Good morning.
And today, of course, is the first attempt at a live morning coffee with Dawn and Michelle, and that's today.
Yeah.
It's this video. This is going to replace most of the morning vlogs. It's a live stream. And this is definitely a pilot project at this point. I don't even know if I'm in focus. Well, I can't help that. So that's the problem with live TV. You can't really tell anything.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can sort of, because we have the, although this does get a little confusing, we have our phone set. Because of time, I gotta keep it short. Basically, Dawn was doing two shows, I think, with me in the morning. I think there was something about the morning shows that kind of scared her off in the end, and we didn't even do comments. We did comments, but we didn't do phones. That's the kitchen. So just an interesting situation. Set up right now to share the video link with us. So.
But hopefully it will cool off today. And God, no. None of the stores.
My generator could run on Coleman fuel.
Oh.
So, at $11 a gallon. And no, nobody was trying to gouge us. That was just the price that Cold Street Value had. I go in there and I buy like 2 jugs of Coleman fuel for both the camp stove and the generator. Mm-hmm. And the generator was guessing the Coleman fuel like fine vodka.
I bet it was.
Hey, that's not Smirnoff. In some ways, I kind of miss those earlier years because they were. But YouTube was very different back then. YouTube wasn't the same way it is now. So that makes it different. You know, it's not the same anymore. YouTube is not the same anymore. It's back then. Back then, people had fun, and it was more oriented around the fun. Take a look at the 2015 playlist, and you can check them out. Seriously. Just do it. You know. Because I think you'll enjoy it. You know. Just do it. You know, go out there, have a good time. Go out there, have fun. Look at the past. Look at the past. That's what I would do. Just look at the past. Yeah, but you know, I was still monetized back then too, but it was like, there was less stress. Because I think one of the reasons is that I didn't have all this pomp and circumstance going on in the back room. And so I think things were better for me back then. But, and also it was nice we had the soup kitchen. Oh yeah, I talked to Community Health about the soup kitchen today. Because the doctor called me up. She wanted to get some information together for my file. And after I shared my information about my medications and some of my medical information, I said, you guys still own the soup kitchen, right? They said, yeah, we do. I said, why is the soup kitchen not open for public dining yet? It's a major social platform for so many people in Winstead. I don't know why they couldn't even set up outside dining. I mean, somebody must be able to have a table or something where people at least, get the food trays or whatever and eat outside. Why not? She said, that's a good question. I said, what? But this is why we need, ever since the soup kitchen closed, so many people have lost their social connections to each other in the community. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But anyway, so the thing is, so she said that she agreed that since they still have a major part of influence in the soup kitchen, that she's gonna try to reach out to the soup kitchen and ask them why is it that they're not open for at least if they're so worried about the big C, which cases are starting to coming up again. Why they're not setting up outside dining? You know, put up a few tables in the front of the dining hall and have people eat there if they want. You know, people need the soup kitchen. It's an emotional place. People come and hang out. I used to love to do the shows there. Well, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But you know what? For so many people in the community, that's their most important social activity. Remember, eating is not just putting fuel in your tank. Eating is a social event as well, where you sit down, you break bread with your friends, your comrades, your compatriots, whatever, right? That's what, it's social. It's not just essential. Yes. So that sounds like the medical doctor said that she's going to try to talk to the soup kitchen staff and find out what they can do to solve part of the problem, even if it was to set up a couple tables outside in the front of the soup kitchen building, where people can at least come together a little bit. You know, maybe if it's like 3 tables, 4 tables, that people can come in, sit down, get a meal. That would be something. I said, I used to love to go into the soup kitchen. I was a volunteer there. I was there. I checked the coffee and the pastries and got fat too in the process. But, you know, it was something I did. And I miss being able to talk to people. No, they're a volunteer organization. They're a 501c3. Well, we'll see what happens. Don't forget also on July 15th, as I pulled up the tarot card reading on that, they're going to have the deadline is for the emergency pandemic is July 15th. And if they don't renew the program, it's going to lapse. So it means emergency pandemic in the 20 states that still do the pandemic emergency benefits is going to come to a screeching halt. But also for people who get Medicaid, no questions asked, their benefits are going to come to a screeching halt. So, which means, in short, that given the high prices of groceries right now, high price of medical care, it would be beneficial if they keep the program running. But you know what? The Democrats are such hypocrites. They say they're for the people, but they're not. I'll just tell you that. Right. Well, that's true, but you only got so much of a yard, though, Tiger Kitty. And remember, the soup kitchen's front of the building is on the slate slope, so you're not gonna get it like perfect. It depends on the soup kitchen. In the busiest days, which is during Christmas and Thanksgiving, easily gets 45 to 60 people a day. During a normal day, the soup kitchen will see about 15 to 25 people. So, I mean, it's you gotta, and she agreed with me. She said, yeah, there's no reason why they couldn't set up something for outdoor dining. If that's what they're really worried about is because the bug of the big C and all that, then why don't you just arrange how people come inside to eat? If you're gonna give them their meal to a slot, why don't you just at least put a couple older tables outside that you don't mind getting wet in the rain and let us come in, because I'm saying older tables, because you put a new table out there, it's going to be trashed or it's going to be stolen. Just find an older table that you could put outside, a couple tables, maybe with plastic cloth, or plastic tablecloths on the top, and so at least, at least look nicer. And then maybe people might want to eat there. Did you ever see Fran or Margaret? The only Fran I know is Fran Blanche. I don't know any other Fran. Oh, I know a guy named Francis Dings, and I went to school with Francis Dings in elementary school, but I didn't know any Margarets though. What's the population, Winston? In season or out of season? Because in the summer, population Winston can get up as much as 10,000 to 15,000 people, but in the wintertime, once this population drops to about downtown, it's like 4,000 to 6,000. So about 4,000 to 6,000 people in the wintertime. And then, of course, you're going to want to have people eat inside that. But summertime, yeah, Francis Dings. Yeah, I went to school with him from second grade to 8th grade, and then I moved to Winsted after 8th grade. So he used to live in New Hartford. I used to live New Hartford, Connecticut. There's a lot of things about my background that I don't talk about on YouTube, but there's just things I know. I also know Danny Payne. That's his real name. That's not a name. That's not a joke. DANNYPAINE. And Henry Messenger. I went to school with them also. And Ian Bingham. Unfortunately, some of these people got themselves into a bit of trouble with the law over the years, and I think some of them had passed away. I went to school with a lot of women, a lot of girls too. So Krista Kostak, Tina Bayak, Rose Bayak, which was her cousin, and a few others. That's of the ones I went to school with for many years in elementary school. Of course, when I moved to Winston, I met new friends like Robin Crow, Shannon Rupp, a lot of other girls I knew. I just had a lot of friends. Francis Dings was pretty nice. Yeah, he was pretty quiet kid. Didn't do a lot of heavy duty stuff. I was good friends with Ray Zietler. He was also quiet, kind of an outcast, but I liked him as a friend, and I hung out with him. Although a lot of people didn't like Ray Zietler for some reason, just like a lot of them didn't like Stanley Allen. They didn't like Stanley Allen because he was a Jehovah's Witness, which I thought was kind of cruel. I mean, what? So you're a Jehovah's Witness? Big deal. um, oh, I don't know. As far as the drinking, under the influences when they were older now, and you know. Messenger robbed a few banks, knocked over a few package stores, and things like that. And I don't know how he got into those messes, but maybe because his father was doing the same thing when Connecticut Eastern didn't have legal fireworks sales. He was selling illegal fireworks from his fruit stand. Things like that. Just weird stuff. Just a lot of people I knew, in my childhood. Joe Hoyt, Jamie Bogard, a lot of people. But, that's life, right? If you think about all the things that you've gone through life. The soup kitchen to me was the biggest thing that in my adult life that I'm fighting for. And the doctor was surprised that I'm actually very adamantly saying to her, I said, we gotta get the soup kitchen open. It's important for people's well-being. We need this. Just popped in. How you doing, Susie? I gotta get ready soon to go to my hair appointment. I already got the cash for it, so I'm all set. So I don't have to hold it right down there at this very second, so I can probably stay alive for a little longer. But the thing is, if you really want to enjoy the past, go back to September 17th, 2015. Go back and look at the videos. Look back at the history, how far we've come since 2015. I mean, yoicks, that's over 7 years ago, guys. We've been streaming live for over 17 years. I mean, over 7 years. Over 7 years since 2015, September. Just check it out. Yeah. Really, you'd be surprised how much the videos have changed over the years. Some of you might start singing Precious Memories, How They Linger. That song, basically the words go like this. Precious memories, how they linger, like the songs of my soul. Brain Price sings it. It's a hymn. It's a Christian hymn. Just sometime when you get a chance, just watch them. If you've never seen our videos in the past, you probably don't even know anything about our backstory. Just pics from D-Day, and there's a bunch of glimpses of the sky. I never saw that then. Yeah, unfortunately, fame is no longer with us. Rusty feels like he lost a friend too. People keep forgetting that. Rusty was very close to fame. I even did a live stream where the cats were actually playing with each other. It was kind of cute. It was a video. Yeah. Story wasn't really that bad. Story wasn't that bad. Well, no, Ed's not gone. He's in the bedroom. So Ed is quite with us. Alright, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, you know what I should do? What? I'm gonna move this, slide this over here. And when we put scene 2, scene 3 down here, and then take scene 2 and move it down here. Okay, that's better. Now we can find things easier, you know. Am I ever gonna get a stream deck? Well, you know what? I'm gonna look into getting a stream deck so I'll have one button access to things like the webcam and all that. But for now, everybody, I want you to have a nice day. I will see you tomorrow morning. And we'll try to get something in tonight in the afternoon. It's going to be a little warm, so I don't know how much we're going to get done today. But I'm going to try to get something in. But for now, all of you stay safe. And I'll see you in the morning. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These
I
are the
don't know.
real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie's. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the affane, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Gauntlet 1 versus fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.